Sony Ericsson XPERIA X2 expected 4th quarter 2009. The follow-up to last year's X1, the Sony Ericsson XPERIA X2 adds more features than ever before as Sony Ericsson tried to regain a foothold in the smartphone market. The original X1 was a class-leading device when it was first announced, but it took so long to come to market that other competitors caught up. With the XPERIA X2, Sony Ericsson say that it should be available during the early 4th quarter, so the X2 could be just weeks away from being in the shops. This is a Windows Mobile 6.5 device, one of only a small number of handsets on the market that will have version 6.5 preloaded, although some others have it as an upgrade that can be installed later. But one thing that sets the X1 and this new XPERIA X2 apart from other Windows Mobile handsets is the concept of panels, which is a unique Sony Ericsson approach to improve the user's experience. With the X2, Sony Ericsson are making a big push to help developers create panels applications, including a utility that will help to convert pre-existing apps into this format. The main physical feature of the X2 is the large 3.2-inch 800 by 480 pixel touchscreen display. Underneath this is a slide-out QWERTY keyboard that's angled slightly for a better typing position. At first look, the keyboard seems to be pretty good, with a conventional layout, and the keycaps have a space around them to help prevent multiple keys being pressed at the same time. Turn it over and there's an 8.1 megapixel camera with autofocus and what appears to be a basic flash. We know that the X2 supports geotagging, but we don't currently know what the handset's video recording capabilities are. It will probably be one of the highest resolution cameras available in any Windows mobile phone at launch. The Sony Ericsson XPERIA X2 supports GPS, and because this is a Windows mobile device, then there are a wide range of sat-nav applications to go with it. Of course, there are a wide range of other Windows mobile applications too, either through Sony Ericsson's Play Now Arena marketplace or from independent vendors. As we said, this is a Windows Mobile 6.5 device, and although this is the newest version of the software, it comes with some pretty familiar features such as pocket versions of Microsoft Office, Outlook, Internet Explorer and Windows Media Player. Memory is expandable using microSD cards, and there's a 4GB card in the standard sales package. There's a TV out port, so videos and photos can be played back on a compatible TV, although we don't know for sure what type of audio output the X2 has. The X2 supports stereo Bluetooth and USB connectivity too, plus 3.5G data and Wi-Fi. It's not as heavy as you might expect. The Sony Ericsson XPERIA X2 weighs 115 grams and measures 110 by 54 by 16 mm, making it much lighter than the X1. Talk time is quoted as being up to 6 hours on 3G, with an impressive 26-day standby time. On paper, the X2 is an impressive looking device, but many previous Sony Ericsson smartphones have either been late, buggy or both. Sony Ericsson really need to get this to market on time and working properly if they hope to make an impact. There's no word on pricing, but we'd guess that the XPERIA X2 will retail for something around €600 SIM-free when it becomes available.